Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nik Nurishima binti Nik Ahmed.
And hi, my name is Nur Izzati Auni binti Muhammad Jasmi.
Hi, the last member of this group is me, Nurul Ain binti Makzam.
Now, our group will represent the registration new student in matriculation. We start with table of content. Introduction to organization. Include company background, business activities, and organization chart. Problem statement, database objective, business rule, ER diagram, 3NF relational schema, table with data integrity, data dictionary, data definition language output, screenshot of application, include menu, query, report, and form, 10 SQL queries, and last but not least, conclusion. Introduction to organization. The Malaysian Matriculation Program, known as Matrikulasi, is a 1 to 2 years pre-university course. From 2003 to 2004 season, 10% of all students in matriculation program were offered to non-Bumiputera students. Company background. The Perak Matriculation College is the 6th matriculation college to be established in Malaysia. It located in Gopeng, Perak. March 2003, 722 students was taken over.
Next, I will proceed with business activity. As we all know, every establishment of organization has several key in developing the role of the organization. Similarly, as well as the Matriculation Education Department of Ministry of Matriculation Education Program, it has several important activities in establishment. For example, every year, the College Matriculation Branch holds student enrollment for a new intake. It includes the KMPK. Example of activities that necessary and priority of KMPK, the new student enrollment process for each requirement session. A total of 1,621 students signed up for the new student enrollment session 2019 and 2020. For KMPK, the student registration process not only involved the registration, but it also involved process before, during, and after registration day. Therefore, a series of activities early should be done by ensure a smooth registration register.
The several business activities provided by KMPK are: provide list all the name of new student, contain a variety course for study, manage the matric number for each student, need to store detail of student profile data, staff arrange student fee. Organization chart. At the top of organization chart, it starts with director, followed by assistant director, and followed by the head of each department.
Problem statement. The Perak Matriculation College had to face some problem to manage the new registration student. One of the problems at KMPK is to keep the detail of the student on paper, which is easily to be damaged. The pre-registration also can be done by online by a student, and the student need to bring it on registration day. KMPK must list the name of the student who have received administration to KMPK. So, KMPK must store all the names in one platform to use during registration session. In the registration session, students need to bring the important document for submission during registration day. Therefore, KMPK need to manually save the document in student file. Staff staff or the KMPK had to be challenged when there are multiple students from a different course which are science program, account program being enrolled in one day at a time. KMPK had to manage all students according to the course offered. Therefore, they need to have a long time to review the name of students from the various courses. Database objective. First is to understand the register new student management in Perak Matriculation College. Next is to design database to manage new student registration in KMPK. And the last is to develop database application for new student registration. Next, we move to the business room. Table parent and table student. A parent is beneficiary to a student. Each student comes with only one parent, so the relationship is one-to-one. Table student and table fee. A student have to pay a fee. Each fee we paid by one student, so the relationship is one-to-one. Table student and table school academic. A student can own school academic. Each school academic owned by one student, so the relationship is one-to-one. Table student and table registration. A student can enroll a registration. A registration can be enrolled by one student, so the relationship is one-to-one. Table staff and table registration. One registration can be handled by one staff. A staff can handle by many registrations, so the relationship is one-to-many. Table staff and table fee. A fee will be managed by a staff. A staff can manage many fees, so the relationship is one-to-many.
Okay, next, we move to ER diagram. We have 6 entities which are student, parent, school academic, registration, fee and staff. So as you can see above, we have matric number in student entity as the primary key and IC number in student entity as the foreign key that we relate with parents and school academic. In parents, we have IC number as the primary key, and in school academic, also we have IC number as the primary key. In registration, we have matric number as the primary key and foreign key 1, and staff ID as the primary key and FK foreign key 2. In registration, we have matric number and staff ID as the primary key and the foreign key 2 that we relate with staff. Okay, in fee, we have receipt ID as the primary key and matric number as the foreign key 1 that we relate with student, and staff ID as the foreign key 2 that we relate with staff. And last, we have staff and staff ID as the primary key. Okay, then we will proceed with 3NF relational scheme. 3NF relational scheme is a relationship in Microsoft Access that we have created after we create all the tables. We relate all the tables by using primary key and foreign key. So, this is the result. Table with data integrity. What is data integrity? Data integrity requires all primary key must have a unique value and must not be null. It also guarantees that foreign key value can properly reference primary key values. So, this is the example. It is same with registration table. In registration table, we have matric number as the primary key and staff ID as the foreign key that we relate with staff ID in staff table. Both fields must have a same value that match. In staff table, we have staff ID as the primary key. That's how the data integrity is shown. Okay, we proceed with data dictionary. Data dictionary is a design view that will show you a field name and data type. We must fill the field name and choose the correct data type that must match the characteristic of the field name. At the below, we can see a caption. We can change the name to the proper name and full name at the caption if we want. So this is the example and output of the data dictionary of student, parent, school academic, registration, fee and staff. Firstly, at the Create tab, I write the first field, receipt ID, and the data type is short text. Next, metric norm, data type is short text. The third field is staff ID. The data type also a short text. And total fee, because it is a price, so I set it as currency. So we need to choose the right field to be the primary key. So I click on primary key and select the receipt ID field and create primary key. So as you can see below, it has a caption. So I can change the receipt ID to the proper name that has a space so that user can see it clearly. I change at all the fee. And click on the file, save as, save object as, and rename it. Okay. That's all. The table is done.
Data definition language output. We create 6 entities. First, DDL output for student, DDL output for parent, DDL output for school academic, DDL output for registration, DDL output for fee, DDL output for staff.
First step, click on the Create tab and choose Blank Form. Change to Design View. And right-click, Fill Color to change the background color. To input text, you can click on this. So I type Main Menu. I can change the position by drag it. Go to Home tab to change the text background color. Font color and font size. I can change the text box size and drag to the right position. If you want to add button, you can click on button icon. I want to open the form, so I choose Form Operation, Open Form, Next. Choose the right form do you want to open. Next, you can choose the icon or change the name of button, so I decide to change the name to Student Form. Next, Finish. I go to Home tab and change the button background and drag it to the way I want. If you want to add more buttons, just repeat the same steps. To open form, form operation, open form, choose which form, change the button name, and finish. I will change the button background also. Okay, after you finish adding the button, change back to form view and click on the button. It will open the form that you have linked. There goes the same steps if you want to make the button on the side.
These are the steps to make query. First, we click on the Create. Then, we click on Query Wizard. Choose the Simple Query Wizard and click the OK button. Select the table that we want. And then select a variable field. So we choose a payment date and cost. Then click on Next. After that, click on Finish button and the results are shown. After we follow the demo of the query, we can get a query for a student, a parent, a school academy, a registration, a fee, and a staff. To make a report, first we need to click on Create, click on Report Wizard, choose a table, choose the variable fee, and click the Next button. After that, click on the Next button, and we can arrange the data either ascending or descending. Select the data that we want on the ascending, click the Next, and we can choose either want to layout columnar, tabular, or justify. So we choose tabular and portrait. Click the Next, and we can change the name of the report. After that, click the Finish button. So we can see the report for a staff. Based on demo report, we can get a report for a student, a parent, a school academy, a registration, a fee, and a staff. How to make a form? First, we need to click on a Create, and then click on Form Wizard, choose the table and select all the field. Next, we can choose the columnar, tabular, datasheet, or justify. So our group has choose columnar and click on the Next. After that, click on the Finish. To view the design, we need to click on Design View. On the bottom, we can see the next or the previous data form of the fee. So next we want to make a button. We click on Design View and we click on the button. For the categories, we choose the record navigation, and for action we choose the go to the next record and click to the next. We can choose the icon. I didn't want to do the arrow or go to next, so we choose arrow and next and finish. Setting the size of the button, and then you make another button for the previous categories, record navigation, and choose the arrow left and next and finish. Set the size. Another button to stop. For the categories, we choose from operation and action, close the form, next. We choose stop, next, and finish. We set the size for the button. And we try to arrange the button. Okay, so we have to change the color at home, so we can view the designs, and yeah, the button can be used. From a demo form before, we can get a form for a student, A parent is student school academic, is student registrations, a fee, and the last is form for a staff.
Data manipulation language, known as DML, which deal with data manipulation and include most common SQL statements such as select, update, and delete. 10 SQL queries. Point 1. Insert. Insert a new school academic data with the following: IC number 010406110935, PT3 result 5A 2B 2C, and SPM result 2A plus 7A. At the left figures shows you SQL statement, while the right figures shows you the output after we run the SQL statement. Point 2. Update. Update the total fee for RM564.46 for receipt ID 0302. At the left figure, we show you the SQL statement. At the center, we shows you the update data, and the last figure shows you the update data in table fee. Point 3. Join. Display all staff ID, receipt ID, and staff name. In Access, select Create, choose Query Design, select SQL, and write SQL statement. Select staff.staffid, fee.receipt ID, staff name from staff, inner join, fee on staff dot staff ID equal fee dot staff ID semicolon. So we try to run. This is the output. Point 4. Order by. List all students that have sibling number more than 2 and order by descending sibling number. In Access, we click Create, we choose Query Design, and then click SQL. Rewrite the SQL statement. Select from student where sibling num greater than 2, order by sibling num descending semicolon, and we try to run. So this is output for SQL statement.
Question is list different mother's income. So the syntax is select distinct M income from parents semicolon. Next question is display student's IC number where total mother and father's income is more than 4,000. The SQL statement is select IC num from parents where F income plus M income is greater than 4,000 semicolon. The eighth question is trace the maximum income among fathers. So we need to use max syntax. The SQL statement is select max if F income as max from parents semicolon, and we will get the output.
Point 9. List all the student name and birth date which are born in Kedah and Perak. So, the SQL statement is select student name, birth date from student, where birthplace in open bracket, Kedah and Perak, close bracket, semicolon. Point 10. List all staff ID who are handle more than one fee that group by staff ID. So, the SQL statement is select student staff from fee group by student ID having count upper bracket receipt ID close bracket more than one semicolon.
The last is conclusion. In the conclusion, we identify the problem of KMPK face is to manage the new student. The problem faced is keeping the personal information on paper is easily to be damaged and lost. Next, the KMPK need to manually list the name of the student, the course, and the subject. This problem were multiple students from different courses. The objective to complete new student information at KMPK. We understand the process of registering new students of KMPK.